All right, we're going to go through the process of how to get PDF, PowerPoint files into OneNote notebooks for annotation and note-taking purposes. And this is especially great for students that have issues with dysgraphia, so that they're not able to, write out on printed copies of PowerPoint. And of course, it saves paper, which I really love too, and it helps keep kids organized by utilizing OneNote notebooks. So if we come up here, the first thing we do, I have a PowerPoint open that we can play around with. If we come up here and we go to print, believe it or not, what we're going to do is just go through the different possibilities and print in order to get your PowerPoint into a OneNote notebook. So the first thing you could do is you're going to change this to print to PDF. All right, and then, so that should be one of your choices on the printer drop-down list. Underneath of that, it's going to ask you what you want to print. Now, the trick is, if I do the full page slides on this, it's going to actually try to rotate it when it drops it into a notebook. So I usually like to pick 2 slides or even a note page so that we can turn it to portrait orientation. And again, these are resizable within OneNote, so it's okay if they're a little bit smaller. So you can set that up, get that the way you like it, and you're going to hit print, and it's going to ask you where you want to save this. Right now, I'm just saving this to my documents on the computer. Now, at this point, you could do this stuff for the kids, and you could send this to the kids instead of the PowerPoint. You could even put this version up on a web page or a resource list for the kids. But what that is that's a PDF that's been saved now. Oops. Okay, so you can kind of see it opens up in a PDF viewer here. All right, so you could send that to the kids if you like, or you could have them do that stuff themselves. From here, if kids were working in Office 365, and they went into their online notebook, they could make a new page, and they can come in here and insert. On the Insert menu, go to File, Printout, choose that PDF that they're looking for, and insert that right on the document. All right, now that they've done that, they're able to use their draw tools, or they're able to insert text boxes on top of it. Like I suggested, this is resizable because it's an image, so if you need it to be bigger, you can make it bigger. Remember, everywhere I double click, I can create text boxes. Okay, I can utilize my drawing toolbar to kind of do stuff like that. So anyway, this enables you to kind of do multiple things with your PowerPoint. And over here to the side now, if I didn't leave a note space, I could just come over here to the side and take notes over here as well. Or you could have left note space underneath each slide. That's up to you how you decide to lay it out. Now, this is a great method if you're using OneNote Online. If you have your kids sync their notebooks and open them up in a full version of OneNote, okay, so here I'm going to switch to an open full version of OneNote notebook. You actually get other options. Back here in my PowerPoint, I could then, if I want, print directly to OneNote 2016, but this doesn't work if the notebook's only been open in Office 365. It does need to be fully opened into the full version of OneNote to sync back to the computer to get the right options here. So, and I can set this up any way I like. We'll try it again with a notes page here this time. All right, and again, I'm looking for it to be portrait orientation. And when I hit print, okay, so this is fewer steps. It's going to bring up, and here I'll slide this down, you can see it. My end starts flashing down here at the bottom saying OneNote wants my attention. If I click on that, it's going to ask me where I want to put it. And so this is the notebook I want it in. This is the section. I hit OK. And it just drops it right out. And then I can rename the page. Okay, the procedures now are the same. I can double click anywhere, create text boxes. I can draw, I can annotate. This time with the note page, you can see it left empty space after the slide, so I have room to kind of play around and do things in between. But again, these documents are resizable, so if that slide is too small, now I can make it bigger. I'm going coming up a little too high, but you guys get the idea. All right, so the steps for this are basically, number one, you have to decide or know which platform the students are using. Okay, if it's Office 365, the kids are going to print as a PDF and do a file, do the action of insert, file printout. If it's the full version, students can print straight to OneNote. Okay, and for that, then you're really going in PowerPoint to file print options to start the process. Okay, so that's kind of the steps that the students need to take, or you need to take with them to help them kind of navigate through this. Let's make this nice and big. Okay, and you have them practice with it, work with them, give them a little time to play around, and they should be good to go. It's a really nice thing to be able to do with your PowerPoints, is turn them into something that you could kind of label and draw and go through, in addition to being able to watch the PowerPoint itself. Now, if you wanted them to just be able to watch your PowerPoint like it's a normal PowerPoint, this is good for either Office 365 or the online version. If you go to Insert File Attachment, you can grab any, you can grab any PowerPoint and have them watch that. So I can come and get the actual PowerPoint file. Okay, and then that loads up right here so that they could then download that and watch the PowerPoint in its full version.